For Entrepreneurship section of Informed Eyes Weekly Business Insight for the week 408, July 4 to 10, 2025, we curated and summarized articles from two business magazines. The first article from Inc. brings venture capitalist advice who explains what are the best opportunities for Gen Z entrepreneurs right now. The second article from Entrepreneur explains why, if you want to win in business, start thinking like a race car driver. First from Inc. magazine.
VCs say these are the best opportunities for Gen Z entrepreneurs right now. Written by Animal Burba, published by INC Magazine on July 2, 2025. It's perhaps no surprise that Gen Z, who are getting fired at disproportionate rates and are often the subject of workplace ire, has an entrepreneurial streak. Still, the generation's fervor is impressive. Accord- According to a 2023 report by commerce platform Square, more than half of Gen Zers consider starting a business. A 2024 Just Work study places that number even higher, finding that 71% of young employed adults are interested in becoming founders. There are two fundamental ways to start a company, says Kevin Nowak, founder and managing partner of early-stage AI investor Rackhouse Venture Capital. You can either become the world's expert in something, or you can spot a wide-open opportunity by asking, what is nobody an expert in? Young people, understandably, may lack that expertise, so the first option is likely out of reach. But Nowak says Gen Zers are uniquely positioned to disrupt sleepy industries and find new ways to solve problems. Here's what he and other investors see as the best opportunities for Gen Z entrepreneurs right now. 1. Unsexy industries like industrial manufacturing. Nowak says that generative AI has created a huge opportunity for innovation in dirty, dusty, unsexy industries like compliance, logistics, industrial manufacturing, and construction operations. Past waves of technological innovation have allowed startups to transform once again stagnant industries, he says. Uber, for example, forever changed ride-sharing through its mobile app. But back-of-house industries couldn't rise these waves, according to Nowak. They didn't participate in mobile and didn't participate in big data. So as a builder, he adds, if I can figure out what is the problem holding you back from doing your job 10 times better, I effectively get the opportunity to harvest 2 decades worth of economic lag. 2. Experiential industries. Alex Rosanto, director at consumer investment from Verlinvest, says he's bullish on businesses offering live social experiences. The more that AI and social media become a part of people's lives, Rosenthal says, the more they're going to want to put their phones down and go out into the real world and do something that's good for their well-being. As digital natives, Gen Zers have an especially strong desire to feel community, he says. And brands in social experience industries like fitness, health, wellness, education, and travel are especially well positioned to meet this need. 3. Small business services. Cardone Ventures co-founder and president Natalie Dawson says many of the small business owners she meets with every day have no idea how to generate new leads or organize existing ones. That's why she recommends that Gen Zers create businesses that help other businesses grow. Specifically, Dawson advises become the agency of choice for small business owners in a specific vertical by providing them with one platform and blend several functions like marketing, sales, bookkeeping. AI is ripe to disrupt this, she says, and Gen Z is ripe to not have to go through traditional schooling and traditional education to get the skills required to really help business owners make more money. 4. The creator economy. Entrepreneur and angel investor Sage Kalonini Kwamuno is eyeing Gen Z creator economy startups. Young founders can more easily spot pain points in this space, she says, because they're experiencing the problem firsthand. Gen Zers have grown up monetizing personal brands and social platforms, or followed along as their favorite creators did so. The generation intuitively The generation intuitively understands the nuances of audience, engagement, platform, algorithms, creative burnouts, Quamino says. This gives them a more accurate view of how to improve the industry than older media executives, she adds. 5. AI-enabled startups. In Centaur Lab AI.ai, founder and investor Boon Chu's opinion, it's not the industry Gen Z founders choose that matters, it's the tool they use. By using AI, Chu says, you can easily amplify the value you will create in a given sector. AI cuts across so many things, he says. So when you add AI enabled or AI driven to whatever industry you go into, you can pretty much become a leader in that right away. Three key takeaways from the article. 1. It's perhaps no surprise that Gen Z, who are getting fired at disproportionate rates and are often the subject of workplace ire, has an entrepreneurial streak. 2. There are two fundamental ways to start a company, says Kevin Nowak, founder and managing partner of early stage AI investor Rack House Venture Capital. You can either become the world's expert in something, or you can spot a wide open opportunity by asking, what is nobody an expert in? Young people understandably may lack that expertise, so the first option is likely out of reach. But Nowak says Gen Zers are uniquely positioned to disrupt sleepy industries and find new ways to solve problems. 3. Here's what he and other investors see as the best opportunities for Gen Z entrepreneurs right now. Unsexy industries like industrial manufacturing, experiential industries, small business services, the creator economy, and AI-enabled startups.
Want to win in business? Start thinking like a race car driver. Written by Grant Freeman, edited by Mika Zimmerman, published by Entrepreneur on June 5, 2025. Living a full life outside of our careers gives us many opportunities to continue growing. Outside interests beyond family and friends can expand our horizon and ideas of what's possible. According to the author, for him, that's studying the art of car racing. According to him, he appreciates how drivers are prepared from every angle, like papping the car, assessing the competition, and determining where and when to take risks. And he has found that the strategies deployed on the track translate well to running a successful business. Race car drivers and entrepreneurs all want to move fast and win. Beating your business competition and other cars on the racetrack both require acceleration at the perfect time. Putting in the right foundation in practice. Pit crew. Few things define teamwork as well as a pit crew. From the tactical direction of the crew chief to the strength of the tire changer and jackman to the communication skills of the spotter, pit crew work seemingly at remarkable speed to prepare their car for the next lap and eventually the finish line. Pit crew. Few things define teamwork as well as the pit crew, from the tactical direction of the crew chief to the strength of the tire changer and jackman to the communication skills of the spotter. Pit crews work seemingly at remarkable speed to prepare their car for the next lap and eventually the finish line. Your job is to be an agile crew chief. This could mean empowering mid level managers to make operational calls, much like a pit crew places trust in their jackman, or giving your marketing team the ability to practice flexible spending so they can quickly capitalize on new opportunities. It's also your job to set the tone, communicate objective clearly, and ensure everyone is aligned when it comes to roles, tactics, timeliness, and outcomes. Tire pressure. Tires are a foundation element of a car, much like a strategic plan is the foundation of a viable business. Tire pressure allows drivers to optimize their handling and achieve faster lap time. It's all about the contact patch between the tires and the road. If you don't have the tire pressure right, you risk losing control during turns. Likewise, a strategic business plan gives you the ability to create alignment and achieve faster results without losing control when the unexpected happens. It gives you control and speed and a clear view of what's working and what's not. Competitive intelligence. Successfully competing means knowing who and what you are up against. Each of your competitors has some advantage. Like race cars team, you need to know the track record of your competitors, whether where they have succeeded and faltered and strengths and weaknesses of team members, the amount of fuel capacity they have, and use that intel your your advantage. Get educated. Tools like Crayon share real-time insights gleaned from your competitors' digital footprints, while social listening platforms like Sprout Social offer competitor reports and performance tracking across social networks. Driving growth. Fuel level. Think of motor fuel as your sales and marketing expenditures. You need to know how much fuel you have left in the tank. Do you front load your pit spots and sales marketing expenditures to start out strong and then conserve for the rest of the race? Or do you make more pit stops towards the end of the race and even end of the year so you have enough fuel to get across the finish line? A SaaS company might invest heavily in Q1 and spend to acquire annual subscription earlier. There is no right answer here as it depends on your revenue and model and resources. But knowing what works best for your venture is critical for a successful year end. Pacing. Perhaps one of the most important elements of car racing and running a business is determining your pace. As a track has different sections that require different speeds, so does the growth trajectory of your business. In racing, drivers often start at a moderate pace to preserve fuel and tire life on long races to avoid unnecessary wear and tear in those initial laps. Running a business is a long race, so you need to balance moderate pacing with those push to pass moments when you strategically fuel a burst of acceleration to overtake your competitors. This could mean launching a feature during a competitor's PR crisis or offering limited time pricing is in a peak demand season. Other pacing factors can include funding levels, product market fit, cost of customer acquisition, market timing, scalability, and more. This is where you lean on your business strategy as a guide in determining your business optimal pacing. Crossing the finish line. When you're racing a car, crossing the finish line is the end of the race. In running a business, it means achieving sustainable, profitable growth. That feeds takes all of the above strategies combined with your leadership skills in risk management, adaptability, and innovation, and most importantly, vision and conviction. As race Dale, as racer Dale Earnhardt once said, "The winner aren't the one with the fastest car; it's the one who refuses to lose." Two key takeaways from the article. One, strategies deployed on the car racing track translate well to running a successful business. Race car drivers and entrepreneurs all want to move fast and win. Two, while putting the right foundation in place, you need to empower middle level managers to make operational calls, much like a pit crew places trust in their jackman. If you don't have the tire pressure right, you risk losing control during turn. Likewise, a strategic business plan gives you the ability to create alignment and achieve faster results without losing control when the unexpected happens. Like race car teams, you need to know the track record of your competitors, where they have succeeded and faltered, the strengths and weaknesses of team members, the amount of fuel or capacity they have, and use that intel to your advantage. While driving growth, think of motor fuel as your sales and marketing expenditure. You need to know how much fuel you have left in the tank. As a track has different sections that require different speeds, so does the growth trajectory of your business. Crossing the finish line in business means achieving sustainable, profitable growth.